Hello and welcome back to Midweek Fixture. It's episode 12 today, the first one of 2025. I'm Lopetegui. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas and a brilliant new year. And let's get going. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the breaking news of West Ham United's manager situation. Just a quick one on that. But yeah, sit back, relax, and welcome back to Midweek Fixture. So let's start with the news itself. Julian Lopetegui is set to be sacked and replaced by Graham Potter. Hasn't been officially announced yet by the club, but a lot of good sources saying it's all but done. Would be very surprised if it's not announced by tomorrow. Currently recording this just before 2 o'clock on Wednesday, so it may even be announced this afternoon tonight, but we shall see. Lopetegui took training this morning for West Ham, but his press conference has been cancelled, so we shall see. But it won't be long. Potter set to come in until the end of the season with a 2.5-year extension clause if certain targets are met. So we could see Potter back for a brief period. We could see him back for a long period of time. That remains to be seen. So let's dive in quickly to Lopetegui's stats and see, maybe we see the reason why he's been kicked out as West Ham United manager. So 20 games in the Premier League. We'll talk about his Premier League stats here, because the Cup was 1 win, 1 loss in the Carabao Cup. Prem stats, 20 games, winning 6, drawing 5, losing 9, points 23. Sitting lower mid-table. Not great, really, for a club the size of West Ham and the money they spent in the summer window. £140 million spent. Picking up 1.15 points per match is not the best. He also played players out of position, like Bowen up front. Really weird. Yeah, injuries didn't help him. Fair enough, but all over the place. Some interesting lineups as well. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka, great signing from Lopetegui, coming and done very well. But the rest haven't really been utilised how you'd expect them to be used. Quite a negative manager in terms of his style of play. Doesn't really suit the West Ham squad. Was okay at Wolves, but yeah, it just didn't really work out. It could have if he'd been given a bit longer, but that's never going to happen with the money spent and where they are in the table and the ambition of the West Ham board. Then his replacement, Graham Potter. First, talk about his time at Brighton. Started very slow. You could see signs of it, what was trying to be done, what was being worked on, which was good, and results come over time. There was always games where it was like, wow, and the next game it's like, oh, what is this? But it's a project. He's a project manager. He needs that project to work on and slowly build, which he did at Brighton, and then he sort of ruined it by moving to Chelsea. I don't blame him for moving to Chelsea. Anyone would for the sort of money they were offering, but he was starting to build, and he's the manager that got Brighton into the position to be able to compete and challenge the establishment, as the last couple of managers have said. But it took time, and it will take time at West Ham. One weird thing about Potter, he played players in strange positions that work. Like Trossard played at left wing back, but it worked. So maybe expect that West Ham. Seeing Kudus as a left wing back, maybe you shall see. But he got the best out of his players, and that was what was the best thing about him. Brighton at the time of Potter had a good squad, not the best squad in the world, but he got them mid-table, pushed them up for Europe, and then De Zerbi come over and finalise that Europe space. Could Brighton have got Europe with Potter? Potentially. Can't say for definite, but I think it was probably likely. Only problem with Potter was there was a XG problem, a finishing problem. That may have been down just to the players, maybe the chances created as well. But a lot of times Brighton would create 3-4 XG and not score any, or only score 1. So we shall see. Have West Ham got the players to counteract that and put the chances away from the crazy good chances it created? I don't know. They need that number 9, which could see a transfer happen with Evan Ferguson from Brighton, move on loan to West Ham. That has been linked, but Bournemouth as well, having both of their strikers out with long-term injuries, so maybe that's something to keep an eye on as well. And then Potter's time at Chelsea was just a mess. Chelsea were a mess. They wanted him long-term. They didn't give him the chance to build. They signed loads of players that he didn't want, and it was never going to work at that point. So don't look at that, West Ham fans. Look at his time at Brighton and give him a chance. Give him time. He's not going to come in and win you the league straight away. He's not going to come in and win anything straight away. Just plain and simple. Give him time and let him build over the next 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18 months. Let him build, and you can do very, very well. And I'm sure they will do very well if they give him the time. If the rest of the season that he gets is not great, maybe they will let him go, but hopefully not, because I would like to see him back, because he's a very good manager and he deserves another chance to show what he can do. But yeah, as I said, project manager, why? That's why he wants a long-term contract, which hasn't been offered yet, really. Only the 6 month for the extra 2.5 if target is met. But yeah, give him a chance and let's see what happens. But yeah, that's it really for Potter, West Ham and Lopetegui. Expect it to be done tomorrow probably at the very latest. He'll most likely be in charge for the Villa game. We shall see. And then quickly, in terms of this channel this year, want to make it really big, put loads of videos out. We've got podcasts coming every week. Next week is one player every Premier League club should sign, and loads more big videos. I want big videos. I want in-depth videos coming soon. The times of where videos will be posted, when they will be posted, could change as university timetable is changing. So videos might be on a Thursday or Friday. I don't know yet. We shall see. But yeah, still content will be the same. Hopefully a bit longer. More guests coming on next week, which will be really fun. And yeah, midweek fixture match days. More being planned as we speak. Thinking of where to go. What will be great videos. Got some new equipment to use to make the vlogs even better. Hopefully another one in a different country very, very soon, because I loved the Nuremberg one and I know you guys did as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. I shall see you next week for the video I just mentioned. One player every Premier League club should sign this window. Let me know your thoughts as well down in the comments. Will Potter succeed at West Ham? Will he only stay to the end of the season? But yeah, thanks for watching. Adios.